Welcome guys, the start of a new adventure, a seafaring one on the waves. It's time for Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker. We've gone through Skyward Sword, the very start of the Zelda adventure. We've been to the far end of one of the timelines, in Twilight Princess, the gloomy western themed lands. And now we take place in a pirate voyage, more or less, with cel-shaded style. We're going back in time in terms of graphics, but gameplay is still always classic Zelda brilliance. So I hope you guys enjoy everything that's to come as this little demo sequence plays, showing you some of the action that's in store for us. As we take part in sailing the waves, searching for treasure, taking part in pirate battles, and fighting massive dragons, big bosses all around the place. Yet another epic Legend of Zelda tale. So it's time to get started, guys. I'm going to enjoy the hell out of this, because this is nostalgia. We go further back in the timeline, and this game was released 10 years ago. 10 years! That is a really long time. It's time to just get out there. So I'm going to give you an extra long episode, or just, you know, a little longer episode than usual here for the beginning, the introduction to the game, as it were. And we're going to meet the characters, so to say. We're going to meet the game's dynamics. So let's get making myself a file. Look at these old files. I mean, 2003, 2004. The second file there is a second playthrough file, because there was a second playthrough possible on Wind Waker, which I think was the first Zelda game that you could do that with, like a first bonus playthrough. But look, I didn't even get the full amount of hearts on this one, so that's exactly what we're going to do this playthrough. We're going to get as much of the secret stuff as possible, all the big fairies and all that, and just experience as much as possible. So new stuff for me to do as well. And I must make my name in lowercase. I hate doing it, or like seeing people when they just put the name in screaming caps locks. We're not shouting, we're just making a name. A name start with a capital letter and nothing else. This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. It was a prosperous land blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy, clothed in green, appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the dark one away and gave the land light. This boy, who travelled through time to save the land, was known as the Hero of Time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero. Once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the Hero of Time would come again to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage, like the hero of legend. Big brother! Big brother! She's a loud one. Big brother! It is kind of customary in a Zelda game for the hero Link to always be sleeping at the start. I knew you'd be here. Hee, this is my favourite spot to gaze out the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Aryll's Lookout. So, do you remember what day it is today? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday! That's why Grandma's been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. We should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? Let's go then, little girl. My sister! Hurry up, big brother. Grandma is waiting for you back at the house, and I'm sure everyone else on the island wants to say hello to you too. Well, let's go give ourselves some introduction in this brand new world. Can I let go of a ladder and grab onto it? Nope, but I can roll. It's fine. I can always roll. And of course in this game, water is a large element, so swimming is not an impossibility, though I think down the bottom right there is a stamina gauge. It's not a breath gauge. Just how long Link can remain swimming without drowning, I think. Or losing HP, one of the other ones. We'll find out later on, I'm sure. When we get stranded sometime somewhere. Bound to happen. Rupees around, rupees abound. How do I get in there though? It makes me grab up. Okay, crouch with the R button. GameCube controls now, so everything changes a little bit from all our Wiimote fun that we've been having. Hello, pig. Oh, I can lift it. Catch a pig. Hey, pig. Why'd you run away so much? I will catch you. Do I have to be... Oh, that's it. I've had enough of you. We're going in this house. We're going to say hi to the people. It's amazing how tall Link is compared to this step. It is, of course, Child Link we're setting out on the adventure with. Oh, man, he is a tiny guy. Hello? No one in. It's a load of... Well, I would have said onions. It could be red onions, I guess. I guess they're onions. Possibly. Secret passages, though. But camera angles switch very, very fast. And our first big chest of the game for a red rupee? What a pleasant surprise. So I'm guessing it keeps the same rupee system. So, of course, blues are 5, greens are 1. Reds are 20. If there's yellows, they'll probably be 10. That rupees respawn, so you can get, like, infinite money. Hello, sir. Hoi, Ollers. What's that? Today's your birthday? Well, congrats, buddy. Are you that old already? Wow. Time just flies right by, doesn't it? You blink and poof. There goes a year. Why, I swear I just cut the grass in this field the other day, but look at how tall it's gotten already. Say, do you want to try cutting it, Ollers? You'd be surprised at the things people drop in the grass. It's fun. It's like a treasure hunt. Except you're gonna need some kind of grass cutting tool if you want to cut the grass. That's just common sense, buddy. I'm not your buddy, pal. But of course, we need a tool to do it. We do not have a sword yet, so we must set out and get one. Of course, cutting grass, such a Zelda pastime. Head over to Grandma's house. Hello, kid. Hoi, Ollers. Hey, is it true that if you just have a little courage and run as fast as you can, then you can jump to that rock out there? Huh? Is it? Tell me. I'll show you, sir. Blue rupee for 5. And a yellow rupee, or gold rupee, one the other. Yellow rupee for 10. I'm guessing it's a yellow and not a gold. I don't know if they have gold rupees in this one. It might be a different colour. I mean, you gotta kind of differentiate them from the yellow ones. Hello, sir. Why are you on the ground? I just saw a wild pig. Ooh, see? Look, that black one there. Don't you see him? No, I don't. This is perfect. My wife was just telling me how she really wanted a pet. You ready to go grab it, all this? Why me? Now, you can't just run up on it. Pigs are too alert about their surroundings for you to just jog up and capture one. If you want to get close to one, you have to hold R to crouch and tilt the control stick to crawl slowly up behind it. Slowly. You could also distract it with bait, I guess. Come on me, where's the pig? I see no pig. 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 Right. I'm like a snake or something. What? Snakes would be able to eat you, no problem, pig, if you can't recognize there's a guy like right behind you. He said lift then. Oh, no, don't run away. Okay. I'm right behind you, pig. Okay, it says lift for a split second, but then it stops saying it. Look, pig, can you not see me? You see it says lift for like the split second there. And I can't actually get it to stay there. Got you, pig. Where do you want me to take the pig? Because I can only throw or drop. Yeah, this is a bit complex, sir. How do I talk to you? There's a pig. Remember, you can't frighten those oinkers. Hold out a crouch and use it to slowly crawl up behind them. You could just give them bait. It's fine, I got the pig. You know what, sir? I hate you. I'm going this way. Oi! Hoi, Ollers, press L right there and use A to talk to me. Try it. That's correct. You're a smart one. You, my friend, have just L-targeted me. You see, when you press L, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there isn't anything around to target, you can just press L to face forward, you know? It's quite handy indeed. The new Z targeting. It's just moved to a different button. There are a myriad of other ways to use L targeting as well. Quite an ingenious little thing, if I do say so myself. Of course, that's not the only trick in my bag, not remotely. I can teach you a few more things if you just climb up that ladder over there and drop by my room. Sure thing, sir. You with the massive head. Your cranium must be housing one hell of a brain. I'd like to play conkers with that there head. You're growing up, Ollers, which means you're gonna need as much wisdom as you can get from this point forward. And if you want to be wise, you must first know things. That's generally, you know, the cleverest way to get wise, I guess. Now, I was born before you, so I know all sorts of things. Yes, I've been studying all manners of topics for many a year. Now, I can tell you're a smart lad. Lately, I've been thinking it's time for me to pass some of my wisdom down, and I think you're the one I'm going to pass it down to. Count yourself lucky, lad. Everything that you see tacked to the walls here is something that I've researched thoroughly. And before you ask, yes, I do know my filing system is odd. Organizational issues aside, however, it's all extremely useful information. You would do well to read it all very carefully. Reading leads to knowing, you know. Oh, vandalism. Mad guy's mad. Such a racket. Can't you keep quiet? You've knocked everything off my shelves, you dreaded hooligan. Stop looking at me when you're saying this. It's obviously not my fault. Honestly, the hooligan I'm referring to is my younger and much less intelligent brother who lives just downstairs. He hates studying all day, every day. The lout just exercises and practices with his weapons. Does he exercise his brain? No. The brain's a muscle too, I think. Surely you'd know if you're a wise man. Anyway, the only thing he does study is the art of fighting. Right now, for instance, he's been studying fencing and whatnot. As if that's of any use to anyone. He simply doesn't know how to do anything besides exercise. I ask you, what's a brother to do? We're going to check out your book, sir. Or your filing system. Number 4. Sturgeon's 1-point lessons. Lesson 4. Material goods. The more things one tries to experience in life, the more experience-related belongings one tends to gather. And of course, with those belongings comes a need to keep track of them and keep them in good order. One needs only to press start or pause to see the items he or she has obtained. The item screen containing items, the player can set to and use with Y, Z and X. The quest status screen for its part contains vital items, I know it said viral, related to one's quest. It's possible to switch between these two screens by pressing L or R. Traditional Zelda mechanics, so these are all going to be UI tips. What's the last tip? Sturgeon's 1-point lessons, lesson 10, becoming the champion of life. Learn all there is to learn in lessons 1 through 9. Well, we kind of skipped a couple of lessons, like most of them. And no matter what happens, do not give up, do not complain, and do not stay up all night playing the game. I made it rhyme for you, sir. You really need to learn to be more savvy. Here, have another smashed jar. It's like, I may as well just complete the job, eh? Bye. Vandalism. In a Legend of Zelda game, you always commit at least one act of vandalism. If not many. Completely accidentally. Let's go visit your big brother. He sounds like more like Link's kind of guy. Anyone who's a fighter, at this point in the game, may lead me to having a sword. Oliz, is that you? If I recall correctly, today you were the same age as the legendary hero. When did you get so old? You must build strong muscles from now on. Strong muscles! You have come at the perfect moment. I was just trying my rolling attack. Allow me to teach it to you. Are you ready? Just run as fast as you can, then press A. That's how you perform a rolling attack. That's easy. If you think you understand, then try to roll into the wall. Go on, young one. I want the belt, though. Such a racket. Can you keep quiet? You've knocked everything off my shelves, you dreaded hooligan. Again? Ah, my brother upstairs is very high-strung. His is the way of knowledge. He locks himself in his room and studies all day. He is quite wise, but with that big head of his, he is hardly accommodating. On top of it all, he is so very feeble. At times I am ashamed to call him my brother. But enough of that, Oliz. I sense the natural talent that beats in your veins. But you need more than talent to make it in the world today. You must also be bold, and to that end I shall teach you the art of swordplay. What say you? Do you wish to practice your skills with the sword? Yes, please, sir. Any swords will be good for me right now, so I can go cutting some grass. Or adventure, mainly. Very good. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear for my safety. I am ready for you. Hup, hup, hup. Good. Keep coming at me until you hear me say very good. Okay. Except I'm missing you by a fair bit. Very good. Next is the vertical slice. Hold L to target me, then press B. Using my Z targeting or L targeting. There's a pause between that attack though. Very good. Next is the thrust. L target, then tilt it forward and press B. Come at me. Thrust with your sword. Come at me, bro. Very good. Keep thrusting. Well, I'm trying to. It's the camera angle that changed, sir. Good, that is enough. I think there was a chain attack I could have done, but I kind of messed up. It is as I foresaw. One day you should become a master of the sword, but it is still too soon to give you a sword to carry around with you. I'm afraid I cannot give you one yet. That sucks. I can have that massive spear on the back wall. If I did give you one, I'm certain your grandmother would be quite upset with me, and I do not need that. But if for any reason you feel you need more training, then come see me again. If you have enough blades, bow to your master. Give me the belt. Okay, what's that? The Knight's Crest. Does that intrigue you, young one? Well, it obviously had camera angle on earlier. It is still too early to discuss such things with you. But if you happen across 10 of those, show them to me. Then I can tell you what they are and what they do. But I will only speak if you get 10 of them. Oh, fine by me. Oh, I didn't actually mean to chuck them at you, but it was kind of amusing that I did. Are these replacements for your brother's jar whenever you smash them? Look at me though, I'm a legend. I can pick up that. No matter what, Link is always extremely muscly and can pick up things as big as he is. Oh, the shop. The travelling shop. What's up, kid? You have a bogey. What's with the bogey, man? Stop bouncing into me with your bogey. Your grandma was calling for you, Wallace. And so was my mum. Okay, why was your mum calling for me? I see that, rupee. And a well. Exploration is always needed. A random jar too far away to jump. But we can sidle our way there. Look at Link's eyes. I think one of the things with the cell shading they did is they made Link far more emotive when you play as him. Ah, yeah, well I lost most of the rupees there. There's more rupees along the way. Let's go back along. Look at his face. I mean, come on. It's like, "Rrr. What's going on over here? This is a suspicious expression. I'm eyeing you, guy. Oh, blue rupee on top of there as well. Don't think I can reach it though, even with a jump. There must be ways up on top of these things. So where's your mum? Because I know exactly where Grandma's house is. Hello. Today is your birthday, isn't it, Oz? Well, how nice for you. I suppose I should congratulate on your birthday, shouldn't I? Well, to tell you the truth, I could congratulate myself too. We just finished building our little hutch and paddock today. Isn't it a delightful addition to the place? I was actually thinking of getting a pet and keeping it here. The boys would really like that, I'm sure. Boys love pets. I wonder what kind of animal we should get. What do kids like these days? Listen, dear, if you see any good pets around, be a lamb and just bring one here. If you do, I'll give you a little reward. Oh, we won't tell your grandma about it, will we? What, you'll make me work on my birthday? This would be your house then, madame. But obviously, what I'm supposed to find... Piggy, piggy, pig, pig. Hello. Piggy, pig, pig, pig. Right, I'm bringing you a pet. And then I'm going off to see my grandma. Or is that your mum? I don't know. Who is your mum? There's too many women. Have a pig. Why, did you bring that little piglet all the way here just for me? Oh, thank you so much. I've been thinking of getting a pet pig for a while now. The boys will be so happy when they get home, you sweetie. Okay, let's hold out your hand. This is your reward. Don't spend it all in one place. 20 rupees for getting a pig. That's fine. Why, this little darling is cute as a button. You know, it's so cute that I wouldn't mind having even more of them. Well, we can use you as a free source of money, madame. That's cool with me. Do I get 20 rupees each time, or only 20 rupees for a black one? We'll give it a shot. Come with me, piggy. You give me weird ears. And now you have 2 pigs. Why, did you bring me another piglet? Oh, were you all worried that this little guy would get lonely hanging out inside the fence all by himself? That is the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Thank you so much for bringing us yet another family member. Here's a little something for you. What, 20 rupees every time? I quite like this deal. If you find any other little piggies... I wonder if finding all the piggies I can get some special reward. There's always a possibility in this game. But let's finally step all the way to Grandma's house. After talking with the lady with the jar on her head. Oh, Wallace, happy birthday. Hey, did your sister Aryll find you? She was supposed to tell you that your grandmother is looking for you. Speaking of your sister, she saw me at work the other day and she said she wanted to learn to carry jars on her head like me so she could help your grandma with chores. So if you see her, tell her that all she has to do is stand in front of a jar and press A to carry it. To put the jar down, she just has to press R. Can you tell her that for me? I think I've already figured that out myself. It's a place to go underneath there. But we shall head in for Grandma. It's my birthday, madame. Let us celebrate. So we've done a bit of exploring of our own little homeland. Grandma, where are you? That looks like your seat. You up here? Hello. I see something with my little eye. I've been waiting for you, Olice.
Hi.
Olice. Try these on. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. Look at his face. You got the hero's clothes. They look like they might be a little warm for this weather. Ah, that's why he's a bit like cringe-worthy of it. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is a day to celebrate. It's a day that you become the same age as a young hero spoken of in all the legends. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose, Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. We've met him. Didn't know that was his name, however. Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from these days. Does all this make sense to you? Isn't that nice, Olive? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma is gonna make your favorite soup for you tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now go get your sister, Aryll. Go get her. Can I have the shield? You're just gonna block the shield? Oh, I want a shield, madame. That would complete my ensemble look. My beautiful pajamas and my swaying hat. Okay, let's go this way. And bash into walls, because that's what we do. Maybe visit Beedle's shop. Because Beedle is one of the most memorable characters. Random mailbox. What mail do you have for me? Good morning! It's a speaking mailbox. Welcome to the Island Postal Service. What do you have for delivery? Nothing. Visit the shop. I mean, we've got a fair bit of money already. You can see there's an island out there on the distance. It's the last place to visit on the island. One of the only places we still haven't been. Oh, same voice acting and everything. A customer, welcome to Beedle's shop. I deal in pretty much anything and everything. Do you have anything you don't need? If you do, show it to me. I'll pay top rupees for your junk. Or do you see anything you'd like to buy? Just use that to browse. Bait bag. This holds bait. It's quite useful and it's my very last one. You can't buy bait if you don't have a bag like this. Time to pick up our first item of the game. You got the bait bag. You can keep plenty of bait in this convenient satchel. It has 8 pouches for storing bait. Press Y, Z, or X to see what's inside, then press them again to get your bait ready to use. You're the greatest. I'll never forget you. I'm gonna make a members card just for you. When you buy lots of things and build up your points, something good will happen to you. Something very good indeed. It's like loyalty points at any supermarket. My shop is kind to its customers. No other shop will do this sort of thing for you, I'll have you know. Now you have 1 point saved up. You should try to save up 30 points so you can earn a silver membership. Just use the thing to browse. The funny thing about this is that every single purchase is 1 point. So I think you can buy some things in bulk, but it's better to buy them at lower amounts to get points saved up. Let's get ourselves some bait. You got all-purpose bait. Animals will be drawn to this gourmet pet food the moment you put it down. It has 3 portions. Choose your bait bag on the item screen and set this bait to Y, Z, or X to use it. Thank you. Yes, thanks to you. Now you have 2 points saved up. You should try to save up 30 points. Yes, we know. We may as well buy one more because we got some money to burn. Cool. And that you did that quite quick. But let's buy the last one. Okay, that's Hioi pear. You can't buy this anywhere else. Only here. I'm serious. Now's your chance. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. Yes, I'll buy it. Does that go in my bait bag as well? You got a Hioi pear. This special bait allows you to take control of seagulls. Choose your bait bag on the item screen and set to Y, Z, or X to use it. When controlling seagulls, tap A to flap your wings and accelerate. Press R to quit. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Now you have 4 points saved up. You should try to save up 30 points so you can earn a silver membership. Yes, we know, sir.
Bye.
Bye. One of the only characters in the game to really actually speak with proper words. Hup. And off we go. Where is my sister Owl? Where is she now? What is this odd crabby type thing? It dodged me with utmost speed and gusto. Did it just bury into the ground? Yes, it did. They're very good dodging things. There is Aryll back at the watchtower, I imagine. There's another kid on the beach that I didn't see before. Hey, what the hell, booger kid? So aren't those clothes hot? Yes. Really, look at Link's quiff going on there when he's walking. Really, really random quiff. And he's already... Oh no, he's not earringed up. That's just his sideburns. He has epic burns. Epic, floppy, non-attached to the side of his head burns. Now we can control seagulls, bait pigs. Already got ourselves some nice itemry today. So Aryll, it's time to come. Ah, hoy, big brother. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? But wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. I guess they're pretty neat though. So anyway, Ollers, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand just for a second? I'm gonna give you my most treasured belonging just for one day. Happy birthday! You got the telescope. This is your sister's most precious belonging. Treasure it dearly. Head to Y, Z, or X and use it by pressing whatever button you set it to. Do it now and see what you can see. So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Well, why don't you try it out right now? Try looking over at our house from here. Bye, my mate. Time to set some stuff to our inventory. Y, X, we get the bait bag going. Coolio! Hey, what's that, Ollers? Are you looking at the red post box? We're using the C stick to zoom in, and there's a random bird guy. You delivering mail, sir? Or are you taking mail? The postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? I wouldn't say he does. Ah, Ollers! The sky! Look up in the sky! Pirates ahoy, but more importantly a gigantic bird kidnapping a fair maiden. You know, you wouldn't think it was very clever to fire the cannon at something that's holding... Yeah, this isn't going to end well. Don't worry guys, use logic. Fire the cannon at the flying thing. That's not going to prove disastrous in any way, shape or form. Oh, this is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. It is too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. So, the quest for a sword begins. What are you going to do if you go into the forest and that big bird attacks you? You need something to fight it off with. The quest for the sword? Someone to save already. Up high, far and away in the forest above. Look at that brilliant, artwork. Amazing. So guys, that's going to be the end of the introductory episode, the beginning of Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Join me next time for more pirate-based shenanigans and heroics. Hopefully we'll grab a sword, start off on our adventure. Thank you guys for watching. Tune in for the rest of the Let's Play series. Subscribe to the show, and I'll see you guys round. Cheers.